Welcome back to News 3 Today at 11. And the fight against Alzheimer's now matters more than ever. This month, you're invited to take part in the world's largest event to fight the disease. Dr. Wanda Colon Mofolido is a dementia advocate and volunteer with the Alzheimer's Association. She's also the author of Josephina, a memoir. She joins us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure having you. And you know, I met you earlier this year during the Alzheimer's Association's biggest gala of the year, and that's when you shared your mission moment. Tell us how this disease has impacted you and your family.
Well, I lost my mom, and you're going to make me cry, to Alzheimer's disease 9 years ago this month. And now I'm caring for my father, who has Alzheimer's disease as well. He's in the late stages of the disease. So that's how we became involved in this movement. And we're very passionate about it, as you know, and we will continue to do everything that we can to help raise funds to find a cure. And
you decided to turn your grief into something bigger to help others, not only to find a cure, but to bring about awareness, and that is why you wrote this book.
Yes, I authored Josephina after my mother passed away. First and foremost, I wanted to honor my mother's memory, and I also decided that I needed to tell her story in an effort to raise awareness and also raise funds. A portion of the sales of the book go to the Alzheimer's Association. I published the book in 2022, and we have continued to do that to date.
Now, what we do know is that this disease impacts an estimated 6.7 million Americans aged 65 and older, and that Latino individuals are more likely to have Alzheimer's disease, but less likely to receive the appropriate diagnosis and care. Why is this?
Well, there are many factors. One of the factors is language. Even in my father's case, it took a long time for him to receive his diagnosis. And we ended up actually going back to Puerto Rico, where he was able to speak to a specialist in his native language so that he could receive the proper care. We do have many medical providers who are bilingual. We need more.
Yeah. You brought some flowers with you.
I did.
With different colors.
Yes.
Tell us what these mean.
I did. And this is why we walk. So we all have different reasons for walking. Those of us who have lost a loved one to Alzheimer's disease carry a purple flower. These are our promised garden flowers. So some of us who are perhaps living with Alzheimer's disease carry the blue flower. Those of us who are caring for a loved one with Alzheimer's disease carry the yellow flowers. And pretty much all of us can carry the orange flower, because it represents those who believe in the vision of a world without Alzheimer's in the future.
And that's where the public comes in, because the walk is later this month, and you have a fundraising goal. You're about halfway there, but you need more teams and more donations. Tell us about that.
Yes. The Walk to End Alzheimer's will be held across the street right here at Daffin Park on Saturday, October 25th. And yes, there is still time to register, plenty of time to register. And we need more people, more teams, families can come together and walk on Saturday, October 25th. The ceremony starts at 9, registration begins at 8, and people can go to alz.org/walk to register. They can also visit my website at www.bjwwassociates.com, and from there it's really easy to register. They can register as an individual, as part of a team, or they can form their own team at that time if they choose to do so.
So we have about 30 seconds left, but this is so important because the money goes to not only finding a cure, but also supporting the families who support loved ones with Alzheimer's and all of the other resources involved.
Yes, and very quickly I can say that 77% of our funds go to do just that. Only 18% fund our fundraising events, and 5% go to administrative efforts. Right there you can see that we're really putting the money where it's needed.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so much for
joining us
having us.
today.
Thank you.
And here's the information on your screen on the 2025 Walk to End Alzheimer's. It is Saturday, October 25th in Daffin Park. Arrival time is 8 a.m. The opening ceremony begins at 9 a.m. The route is about 3 miles long. You do need to register though, right?
Yes.
And you can find more information and see this interview again anytime on our website by visiting wsav.com/community corner. We appreciate all that you do to bring attention to this disease and
Thank you.
to help find a cure. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you
Thank
and
you.
your support.